President Ahmed Tinubu, you are the president of Nigeria. If you can look at when I am talking to you right now, look at it, it's midnight. Did you see the shadow at my back? This is midnight. Don't create problem for your people. Don't create problem for your people. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't hide my face. I tell you the truth. Respectfully, I tell you the truth. Listen, if Nnamdi Kanu's blood spills, hear me clearly. If you are not listening very well, I want you to pay attention to me. If Nnamdi Kanu's blood spills, and that blood spills in the land of Nigeria, I am telling you spiritually, physically, and otherwise, that the worst ever that can happen to a generation will happen. Irrespective that you don't have many years to live. You don't have many years. Don't have many years to live. Like a young person, yes, death is inevitable. Even a child that was born yesterday dies today. As an old man, you don't have many years to live. But consider the people that are at your back. People you'll be living when you are no more on this earth. You are going to create a gross enmity if Nnamdi Kanu's blood spills, because there is injustice. If nobody will talk, if no prophet will come out and talk, God ordained me to say this because I am a prophet ordained by God. Don't look at my face. I am ordained by God and I will say the truth. If not on 13th, it is on October 2022. Kanu was discharged and acquitted on the basis of his extraordinary rendition from Kenya, and also on the allegations and charges against him on terrorism, which the court, after due examination, acquitted him and say he should go. Remember, a court that is established by the government is called a court of competent jurisdiction. That court has the right to determine legally a case of anybody who have committed a crime or who have not committed a crime. That is what the law says. Then a court that your government made a competent court of that has jurisdiction over matters, you ignore them. After acquitting this man, you ignore them and still continue to penalize him for no just cause. Let me come back. Let me just let you know. January 19th, or let's say on January 2022, High Court awarded 1 billion naira to Nnamdi Kanu and asked the federal government of Nigeria to issue a letter of apology to him. This is a court of competent jurisdiction in Abia State. The government of Nigeria did not award him that money because I have not seen anywhere that the money was awarded to him. A court that you instituted in Nigeria, and you cannot obey the law. Mr. President Tinubu, if others will hide to tell you this, I will not hide to tell you this. The world is watching you. Listen, Buhari have died, and all the atrocities that he have committed against Nnamdi Kanu has been buried. Bible says the wages of sin is death. Let's say his own wages has been paid because he is no longer, he is dead. Now, Mr. President, your government as a ruler in the country have created a lot of concerns against the people you are ruling, and your government have created an international your government have created an international chaos against Nigerians, which is imposing more strategic hardship on the people of Nigeria. You cannot travel to UK now freely once you are a citizen of Nigeria. US has raised a ban against Nigeria because there is a drug crime that you are alleged to, that you committed. I am calling on you as a prophet, even if no other prophets will call on you. I'm calling on you to duly release Nnamdi Kanu. Let him go. I said what? Duly release Nnamdi Kanu. Let him go. If Kanu's blood spill on the land of Nigeria, you are not only dealing with Nnamdi Kanu, you are dealing with the entire nation of Biafra. Remember, Biafra had their independence on October 1967, which brought out Nigerian and Biafran war that ended in 1970, thereabout year 1970. That's 3 years. And there, over 5 million people died. That is why today, many of the rulers that were there had no recognition in Igbo land, and they cannot come to Igbo land and make noise. Papa, we duly respect you. Whether you got your leadership by extortion, by crook, or by hook, I duly respect you. If not your leadership, I respect you as a father, because you are a father. Releasing Nnamdi Kanu. If you allow Nnamdi Kanu to die in your hand, because he is in your hand, when you are no more, your generation will keep struggling. They will keep struggling. Remember, you can only stay for 4 years now on your seats, or definitely if you can do it the way you did it before and go for 8 years. 8 years. But Biafra nation must come to actualize. They will come up as a nation. That is true. There is no how they will not go. It is in the blood. There will be problems upon problems for your people if Nnamdi Kanu will succumb in your leadership. Yoruba people, I am calling on you people now to advise your brother. The kingsmen of President Tinubu should advise him the more. In our place, when our brother who is a leader is misbehaving and we talk to him, he did not listen, we will extradite him. We will remove him forcefully from the country, from our place. We will remove him. We will give him back chair. We will send him backward. He cannot be greater than his kinsman, no matter he's a president of this country. Advise him. advise him. You are fighting a nation that is 100 plus millions of people. You're fighting a nation that is millions of people. You are not fighting an individual. Remember, when you come down from the seat of Nigerian power, you become an individual. Like other people, you live. But the nation, which is a government, will never forgive you. When they want to come for you, only you, they will conquer you. That is why it is not good to do what is wrong. I'm a prophet, I will tell you the truth. Don't do it because you are doing Nnamdi Kanu. Do it because you want to save your generation. Remember, there will be a passport that Yorubas will use and travel to Igbo land, Biafra land. When you talk about Biafra, we're not talking about Igbos. Well, there are other people that are not Igbo speaking race, but all of them are Biafrans. You are fighting all these people. Remember, Nnamdi Kanu is well loved by his people. Whatever he says is finance. So, it is better now we start working. You start working, not anybody working, because he is in your hands. We are hearing his stomach is swell up, his legs is swell up, he has a kidney problem, he has this and he has that. Don't allow that man to die in your hands. It will be very, very bad and disastrous. Yes, I'm the one telling you. Thank you. If you love me, keep following me. Subscribe to this channel. If you love Biafra, comment. Let the world hear. I know they have been hearing, but let them continue hearing, because faith cometh by hearing, and hearing of the word. Subscribe to this channel and share it across to people. Let it be a warning and the mark that we warned him before time. God bless all of you.
I'm sure you have watched that video. You see, when it comes to the case of Nnamdi Kanu and Simon Ekpa, I really don't talk too much about it. I really don't want to be talking or diving too much into that matter. You know why? Because we live in a country where they say we have freedom of speech. But you need to understand, just like what the India Amin said, there is freedom of speech, but there is no freedom after speech. That is why whenever it comes to these matters of Nnamdi Kanu, Simon Ekpa, I really don't talk too much about it. But I've always said this to us, and I will keep saying it. We need to pray for Nnamdi Kanu. We need to pray for him. You know why? Because up till now, I've been asking myself this simple question. Why are they still holding this man in custody? Why? I really have asked that question several times, but nobody is giving me a good and concrete answer to ask why they are still holding this man in custody. But I heard what somebody said. I can't remember who, but if I find that, I will try to attach the clip or in this video, whether it's Okonkwo or something, where they are saying that they cannot release Nnamdi Kanu unconditionally. I don't know who said that, but I will try to find that, and when I get it, I will attach it in this video, that they cannot release Nnamdi Kanu unconditionally. I don't know what that means, but we need to pray for Nnamdi Kanu.
My thought is this. I brought the Julian Assange issue just to tell you that the government can use wisdom and bring about situation where they will tell him, you've spent so and so time in detention. Let us count it for you as any punitive measure for whatever they may say he had done. Allow him to plead to any minor offense that will suit that number of times he has already stayed, and release him. That's why I brought the Julian Assange. That's wisdom. Then secondly, you can release him conditionally and tell him, look, this will bring crisis if we release you. No responsible government will say, let us release you, when we have not gotten a commitment from you that you will no longer go along this line. The young man had said that he is willing to negotiate, that he is willing to talk. So you talk to him, that is releasing him conditionally. Then the third one is releasing him unconditionally. So you have a choice, but the three of them will land in releasing him. The most important thing is that the government checks the cost benefit analysis in whatever it is doing. And I can tell you that the benefit of releasing him, if you can make him to get commitment on what you want him to do after releasing him, will be better than keeping him. Because keeping him has not solved the security situation in the southeast. It has not stopped the agitation. As a matter of fact, it is making even the agitation to now be multifaceted, to now be unknown. That's why you hear the unknown gunmen. So it's more difficult to tackle. So releasing him, in my own opinion, will be better off now than keeping him. The benefit of releasing him will be better than the cost. So you negotiate with him, know the best option, and release him.
I was talking to a friend just a few days ago, and I told them that there are certain things we need to know as Nigerians, number one, and there are certain people, those people agitating for Biafra need to know. You see, I came across this book. It's called There Was a Country, A Personal History of Biafra by Chinua. You see, these are the type of books that those people that are agitating for Biafra needs to be reading. I will try to attach the link to this book where you can get them in the comment section. Because I believe that when you are talking with knowledge, it's different from you just ranting and talking anyhow. It is important for us to learn the history, to learn about Biafra. You see, this thing will help us understand what we are even talking about or what we are dealing with. Because I have been hearing some people just talking because somebody say, oh, we are Biafra. No, you need to be talking from a place of knowledge, from a point of knowledge, not to be ranting and talking anyhow. Go and read a book like this and others that I may be including in the comment section, in the description of this video. We need to study. Even the Bible says we should study to show ourselves approved. That is why when you go sometimes in the comment section, you will see some people, instead of if people ask them questions about Biafra and the agitation, instead of answering sensibly, they start insulting because they really don't know what they are talking about. Like I said, this case of Nnamdi Kanu, because I've been hearing some people abuse and insult me so many times, saying that that I am against Nnamdi Kanu. No, that is not true. If you have been following me very well, you know that I've been asking this question: why are they still holding Nnamdi Kanu in custody? I don't know why. I don't know the reason why they have decided not to free him. But that is why I've always called for every one of us that we do well to pray for him. Let us do well to pray for him. First, pray for his health. This is not prophecy, but I need you to understand that it is important for us to do so. It is important for us to do so. If you observe, I'm not even talking about what we have watched in this video. That is because if we start talking about it, some of us may land ourselves in trouble. I'm telling you, if we start talking about some of the things in this video, some of us, we are going to land ourselves in trouble, and we don't want that. And I'm not in the business of inciting violence or saying, go and do this, go and do that. No. Me, well, let me not even talk too much. Let me not talk too much, but I want to encourage every one of us to do well to pray for Nnamdi Kanu. We have been hearing he will be released this day, he will be released that day, he will be released when, he will not be released. I don't want to know when he's going to be released again. All I am asking for is that we do well to pray for him. Let us pray for him. Pray for Nnamdi Kanu. Pray for Simon Ekpa. In the case of Simon Ekpa, I really don't understand. If you know what is really going on, please drop it in the comment section. What I'm asking for is that I've been hearing some people say, oh, Simon Ekpa is a criminal. He's not supporting Biafra. He's using Biafra to enrich himself. I've been hearing all those kind of rumors. I don't know how true it is. For me, it's alleged. They are just alleged. Most people are just saying what they don't know. So if you know, drop it in the comment section. If possible, say if you want to come live in this channel to even talk to us about that, you can still drop drop it in the comment section, or use the email in the description or the phone number in the description to send me a message. Let's talk about these things, because some of the things I've been hearing, I don't know the truth again. But one thing I was encouraged us to do: if you say you love and support Biafra, try to study. Because a lot of us are talking out of anger, not because we know much. We are talking out of ignorance, not because we have an idea of what we are even talking of. Some of us are talking because they say, and what they might have told you may be wrong. So read books like this. There was a country. I just got this book and I'm excited to read. And I want you to get it also and study. I've been doing my research and doing research about this, our country, Nigeria and Biafra, because I want to know what is going on. I want to know. So please, I want to beg us. We have watched the video based on the first videos I played in the intro at the beginning. I'm sure you heard it. The one that pained me the most was when the guy was talking about the company. God. You see, this country, we need to pray for this country. We need to pray for Nigeria. There is a lot going on. Nigeria would have been bigger, better, and greater than it is right now. But because of the things going on in this country, that is why you have seen that this country is stagnated. This country is stagnated. So please, let us do to pray. I know that I might not have touched on everything they said in this video, and really because I don't feel it's even necessary again. Because we have been talking about this thing over and over again. So we need to start praying. Pray for Nnamdi Kanu. Pray. And let us do it to also remember to pray for our country, Nigeria. I know that some of us may not like this one, but please, we need to do it. We need to do it because you are still a Nigerian. You are still living in Nigeria. So whatever affects this country will affect you and I more. So we need to pray. We need to pray for our country, Nigeria. Thank you so much for watching the video. Please do it to subscribe to the channel. Turn on your notification bell so whenever I post another video, you'll be notified. If you turn a subscriber, I want to say thank you to you. Thank you for stopping by to watch our video. We love and appreciate the support you give us on this channel. May God bless you. May God reward you in the name of Jesus. When you call for one, may millions answer in the name of Jesus. Don't forget, share the video, also share the platform, share with your friends and love them. God bless you as you do so. I'll see you in the next one. You are blessed.